What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and you're watching Final Fantasy Part 3. And in today's episode, we are going to traverse towards one of the more difficult dungeons. And off-screen, I leveled up to level 9, because I felt that that was a good, comfortable level to be at before starting such a difficult journey ahead of us. We're going to be doing a little bit of equipment upgrades, some stuff that I forgot, before we make our way towards the Marsh Cave. Marsh Cave is going to be our end goal today. I'm not going to do the entirety of it. That will be saved for the next episode, but we're going to start it because just there is a way that I like to do it that is a recommended way that I saw online. While reading through guides and FAQs about what to do, you know, while I was playing through this game, because that's just how I had to do it. So I'll talk about that a little later when we get into it. But yeah, that's there is a reason that I split them up like that, and there's a reason you should too in your playthrough. So there you go. All right, we're gonna take out these ogres and creeps. The ogre's already gone, or the ogre. I didn't see. Looking right at it, didn't see it. The remaining Gigas worms here. Let's see. Nope, Swedge didn't quite do it. There we go. All right, Ben, taking care of business. Goku is, at this point now, you can remove his nunchucks completely. He's going to be your black belt or monk. Will be pretty good on his own now, without any kind of equipment upgrades to speak of. So that's awesome. You don't. His training is over. Now it's time to fight with fists, the way it should be. All right, so I'm gonna head back up over here to Cornelia, because I know there was some level 1 magic that I forgot to get that is going to be important coming up, especially in the dungeon. Not so much for leading up to the dungeon per se, but once we're in there, we're gonna definitely want some of this. Let's get this Dia spell right here. This is gonna be great for Swedge. That is going to target all undead enemies in a group. It works as a spell that targets all, but it only works against undead monsters. So don't worry about using that on the living. It just won't work. It'll just say ineffective or something like that. Oh, we got jumped by another Big Eye group here. Some Sahagins. Got to take care of the Big Eye. I don't know if I've shown it off just yet or not, but he can do some kind of status ailment there. Doesn't hit very hard, though. Neither do the Sahagins at this point. Oh, nice. Clean 100 hit points dead. We're pretty, only my character, see, Venus, he's fine. He's armored up. They're not going to be doing a whole lot to him specifically. And it looks like our evasion is pretty good as well, because they're just missing as well. Or theirs is just lower, whatever their stat is. It's just not up to poop anymore. Not at level 9, anyway. At level 9, it's good to go. These enemies are essentially useless to us in the experience department, although every little bit does help. We got 40 points, but see, they're very lackluster now. Better grinding areas are coming up here in and around the Marsh Cave. Is actually a good area over there. Let's see. Yeah, Monk is doing pretty good there. Yeah, now is the time. There we go. Let's remove that and actually show it off when it does. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe it is just a slight undercut, but that's okay because evasion, I believe, has gone up. When you don't have anything equipped on him, it's just lighter. So, and that's what the black belt is all about. All right, so we'll roll over here to PRAVOKA, but not before getting jumped by a shark. And the shark came out of nowhere. It's not even Shark Week. Maybe it is where you live. I don't know. It's something I never really got into, Shark Week. I don't know. I mean, it's not that I dislike TV shows of the sort. And I do like water dungeons and ice dungeons and things of that nature, of that element. Never really saw the appeal of Shark Week. Just food for thought. Alright, let's go. We'll dock here. We'll go into PRAVOKA and see what level 2 magic we can pick up. Now, during that grind session, where I was around ELFHEIM, and I just kind of circled the city, circled the town in the wooded area right there. Just long enough to get a good bit of money at the same time. The ogres there in that area, they'll drop some pretty good stuff. I might have also rolled close to the Marsh Cave and maybe gone in there a little early just to do a little bit of leveling there, just because I knew that I could go in and out. If you have a tent, you can kind of save out there and such. So now let's see, what do we want here in the level 2 magic department? The invis spell. Bar electric is good too. We're gonna eventually need that. Silence is gonna be good for well, for silencing monsters. I think there are some bosses that are acceptable to it. Although invis might have been one of the ones that I should go back and get. Let's see, some black magic. We'll take the blizzard spell. That's gonna be good. So now we got fire and blizzard. Blizzard technically more powerful just because it's a higher level magic spell. And they're gonna kind of be bouncing back and forth between fire, blizzard, and thunder magic. They're not quite equal in this game like they were. You know how you have a fire one, a bolt one, and an ice one. Not so much the case in the early game. It's just wasn't like that back then in the 80s. we didn't figure that out yet. But all right. I think I'm gonna start making my way back over towards ELFHEIM. Just to go get, because I know that there's a lot of level 3 magic over there that we can get our hands on. And also some level 4 magic, but I don't know if we're quite powerful enough to get that. I know both those magic shops are in ELFHEIM, which is nice, because it kind of makes it like a magic city. The magical city of ELFHEIM. Kind of like the magical city of Garland from Final Fantasy Tactics. I always like that place, even though you don't really get to explore those or go inside or anything. It just sounded like it was a cool place. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Come on, Square Enix. let's get a Tactics remake worth of shit. But I don't know. I didn't mind the War of the Lions PSP remake. I thought the translation was the retranslation was pretty good, and did make more sense. And they added some stuff to the game. But I wasn't really ever too good at Final Fantasy Tactics. Although I did like it. I have it. I have a copy of it, but it's been a while since I played it as well. Oh God, 2 big eyes. All right, we're gonna make sure we take care of these guys. Yeah, I'll keep mid on the Sahagins, and then my 2 heavy hitters, Venus and Goku, should be able to take them out in 1 hit as long as they don't miss. Be able to put Goku to use here and see how he's doing. Bare-fisted. All right, come on. Well, 19, but hey, it still killed it. That's okay. Just a little bit of training to go still for Goku. He's you know how Goku is. Constantly in training for fighting. Not a problem. Mid got stunned there in the middle of that scrap. And there's a chance for him to come out of the paralyzation per round. So if it doesn't happen this round, it might happen the next round. It's kind of on an RNG the way that goes. So it's something you gotta kind of deal with. I don't know if there is an item I have to get rid of that particular type of stun. I know that if you were stoned by the, getting stoned from an enemy, which, we might see in the Marsh Cave. I don't know. I think there is an enemy in there that can do that. That ailment must be cured. Otherwise, if your entire party becomes made of stone, that's it. That's game over. That's treated as death. Kids, you can't do anything. They turned you to stone. It's not like Trevor Belmont's gonna come in and step on you and save you. Or any Castlevania nerds out there. Wonderful show. God, I love that show. Alright, there we go. Battle on the seas. Monsters perished. Yeah, see, the experience points are not that good. This the ocean would have been a good grinding area a little earlier. I could have used that as well. But I figured the area right around this town was a little bit better as far as that. But plus there's an inn here. Look, I have so much money. 14,000. So yeah, just that grinding session is what did it. Ogres carry a good bit of gold on them, and so when that drops, that's pretty excellent. And let's see what weapons we can start off with first. I know we took a look at this in the last episode, but I didn't have enough money to get it. Now we do. Let's see, a longsword for a measly 1,500. That'll be a nice. Wait, no, I didn't get it. Let's check our shit first. Gotta check. Okay, I've got a broadsword on. And that's obviously... That might not... No? Yeah, I didn't. Okay. I wanted to make sure that that wasn't a weapon I picked up yet. That hasn't happened yet. Okay. So let's see. No, I don't need the iron. I don't need the crozier for the white mage. And I think I already got the saber for mid. So we'll just get that long sword and then we'll sell this... Yeah, much better. We'll sell that broadsword for 550. That's another obvious way you can tell if an item is better than another one is if it sells. So... and you also really only get half of it, though. Half of it back. I wonder if that sword actually... I wonder if mid could use that. Now I'm just kind of, curious before I sell it. Oh yeah, definitely an upgrade there. Venus the fighter. I don't know if mid can use it. Not quite sure, so... I'm debating in my head whether I want to sell it or let's just try it out. Maybe mid can use a longsword. Let's see if he can. Ah, mid can use a longsword. Okay, so I might have to. Damn. Okay, I have to get rid of that saber, get rid of that broadsword. Yeah, let's just move that into place here. So I'm happy with that. And I didn't equip it. But that's okay, I'll go back. Let's buy another longsword, because it looks like the fighter's gonna want that one too. So fighter and mid both just got a nice blade upgrade. We'll get rid of that broadsword there for half the price. Not a problem there. And that saber that I got in the last episode is now rendered useless already, because I got an upgrade from there. Let's see. Oh, I can get rid of those too. Yeah, I might as well go back in there and sell the iron nunchucks. Don't need those. Alright, so equip those, and we're good. That's our weapons right now. That's what we need to be looking at. That will be sufficient. I think you can actually go, I think there's another town you can actually get to. You might be able to get to the dwarves' town, where the dwarves live, in their mountain, Mount Durgar. And I don't know if there are shops in there, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe it was just some items you could get. I don't know. Maybe that's not till later. I'll probably think about Crescent Lake and some other things. Don't worry about me. Alright, let's go check out what we got for armor. Okay, iron for 800. I don't think that mid can use that, but I know Venus can. This copper bracelet here, though, for 1,000, that's going to be good for Swedge. That'll be a nice boost and upgrade there. And instead of the use of, like, robes and things, those copper bracelets, you can actually use that for Goku as well. But it will lower his evasion more than I'd like for that to happen. So, again, evasion is going to be my most proper and important stat for Goku. So, yeah, there we go. We'll throw on that. Get rid of that. Move that into place. Equip it again, of course. As I sit here and think about it. Do I even want the clothes? I could just drop it. Let's see who else can use any other upgrades. Okay, we got that leather hat. Excuse me, we got that leather hat. There's definitely a helmet. That could be an upgrade as well for Venus. What's he got? Okay, he's already got a helmet. I've already got the leather shield, leather gauntlet, or leather glove. I could get that bronze. That'll be an upgrade. So let's see. I could get rid of... Well, I don't have the chainmail. Okay, let's buy the glove. I'll buy the iron. And I've already got the helmet. So that'll be Venus upgraded. We'll get rid of that, yes. Don't need that anymore. Alright, buy the bronze. There we go. Okay, I think I did that right. So let's put it all on. Okay, well, I've still got the stupid chainmail. Actually, mid can use chainmail. That's right. I forgot about that. We'll get rid of those clothes. Don't need that fucking clothes. Yes, mid can use chainmail. Nice. Alright, so that'll actually be an upgrade for him that I could have gotten way earlier. So I still need the iron armor for Ben. Ben still needs iron armor. So let's get that now. 800, okay. Still doing alright on money. That's alright. We still got enough for some spells that we're gonna get. Sell the clothes, whatever, 5. This is kind of whatever there. Alright. That's mitigated. Let's put that on. Alright, everyone's good. Sold that chainmail that he used to have. Or no, I gave that away. Did I have a second chainmail? I don't even know. Alright. He's equipped. Swedge is equipped. Mid is equipped. Goku doesn't need equips. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a shopping episode right here. We're almost done, though. We're almost done. We're gonna get through some magic. This looks like, well, that's the item shop right there. Do I need... Might as well gear up on some items, because I'm gonna need a good bit of potion. I'm sure of it. Let's also get some antidotes as well. 10 antidotes, boom, right there. And 10 potions for 600. Damn. 750, 600. Yeah, we're spending money. You definitely want to take that time to do that grind session in between. And up to level 9 is going to be just perfect to give you all the money that you're going to need for the adventure. So definitely don't skimp out on that. You don't want to do that. Alright, let's check out some level 4 magic. What do we got here? I think we could use this. These are quite expensive, though. Maybe I should go check out the level 3 magic first. I don't think I was in the actual right area to do that. What do I have? Let me check. Let's see what magic I've got. I do have Thundara. Perhaps I don't need a whole lot. I know... Okay, you know what? Mid needs a cure spell. I just realized that I don't have the cure spell for mid. And being a red mage, he can use both white and black magic. So that's gonna be probably just like a secondary feature. Or as a backup plan, I should say, in case Swedge starts running low on magic charges. I can always have mid in the pocket to do a little bit of healing if necessary. Mainly to himself, I would imagine, because being on the second position, monsters are going to be targeting mid. But now that he's got the chainmail on, He is going to be a little bit beefier, probably about as beefy as Venus was, but now Venus is incredibly beefy. Beefcake style. Big Dick Swole. It's in his name. And that's what the fighter is supposed to be. So we'll roll back over here to Cornelia. Just definitely want to get that spell for mid. Like I said, as a backup plan. Can't hurt, and while I've got the money, might as well do it now. Don't have to worry about doing it later. Cure for 100, yes indeed. Thank you very much. Alright, and magic you don't have to equip, so we don't have to worry about all that. You just pick who you give it to, and there you go, it's automatically equipped. Might as well stay at the inn for the cheapest amount we can for a full heal. 30 gold, not a bad deal. The best bargain in the game. If you're ever in the area of Cornelia and you're, you could use, actually, a note, I should say, in the grinding session that I took off screen. You can take the boat back here to Cornelia if you don't want to spend the 100 gold. If that's what you're maximizing is gold, then, yeah, you can come back over here. And on the way, well, I fought some Sahagins, but on the way you can maybe run into some Buccaneers who carry a good bit of gold, and that'll just help the process even better. So you can just keep going through that. Yeah. Group of 6. These guys are assholes, and I don't like fighting them. I probably should have considered more battle skipping, but I didn't. Oh well. Oh, there we go. That was a nice solid hit. Might as well try out our new gear just to see how it's doing. Well, the damn miss. That's no indicator. Yeah, okay, let me retarget that. There we go. Okay, because I think that first Sahagin had already been hit once, so I'll put one of my weaker guys on him. Let's see. Alright, can you do it? 27 hit points isn't gonna do it. But in the hands of a fighter, it can do it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we should be another level, and we'll probably be taking care of these things with no problem. Look at Goku is asleep. No weapons, no problem. Doing about as good as Venus already, as far as damage output is concerned. Now you're gonna notice that Goku is mainly when he hits, is based off hits. So you'll see like 5 hits, 8 hits, all this shit. It's crazy later on how fucking powerful he gets. And it's just goes to say for the namesake and why I picked it. Thank you, Harvey. All right, we got one left. Let's take care of this asswipe. Get him out of here so we can finish our travel back to ELFHEIM. I might need to. I don't know if I'm gonna pop in there again, but I didn't really lose a whole lot of hit points in that. I don't know. I'm debating it, but there is a stop that we're gonna make to continue on the story, so we know what the story is so far before we make our way to the Marsh Cave. All right. Well, yeah, I do have a tent. I guess I could use that. And I am so close to the town right here. But, whatever, I'll just use it. I have 2 tents. I'll use them if I need them. Oh god, ambushed by goblin guards. Grey imps. Grimps. whatever they were called back in the day. Not as bad as running into a pack of great wolves, or whatever those ones are, those blue wolves. I hate those things, man. They always seem to attack first. Their evasion is pretty high, so I miss a lot, and they don't have a whole lot of hit points. They're just an annoying mob to come across. And you'll see my frustration of that later on, near the Titan's Cave and other such areas where they like to hang out. There'll be good groups of those. And definitely in the Earth chapter, for sure. All right, we'll just wipe these dudes out. 2 hits, yeah, there you go. There's an those will be increasing more and more. Oh, look, and even the fighters starting to get some multiple hits. Now, I think all that really means is just it's just added damage output. It has something to do with the number or the roll that's happening in the background, and I don't know all those things, so not my forte. Alright, we got an ogre and 2 gigaswarms. This should be pretty standard stuff by now, if you've been doing all the grinding and everything. You'll know which ones to target first, and where to kind of place your party. Now, this is just my party, for instance. Like, if you had a thief or something, or you know, black mage, white mage, or something like that, you might be doing a little bit less. I kind of went, on this playthrough, for more practicality, so to say. With fighters and their ability to attack instead of their abilities in magic, so to say. Because there are only certain parts I found where magic is really going to be incredibly useful, and then there's other times where it's just, you might as well just fight. And you're going to be doing the same damage, if not more. So, 225 gold right there, that's pretty good. That's not a bad amount for some random battle. So we're gonna make our way north. We cannot traverse these rivers just yet. God damn, here's the same fight again. Might also maybe even want to consider using some magic just to take care of if you have any like multi-targeting magic, but I am definitely trying to save that for the later, more difficult part of the episode coming up. So I definitely don't want to waste my capacities right now on that. But that is why I've got 2 tents. I at least got those. And I'm not sure if they actually, I know that there is some sort of scaling, so at higher levels, using a tent instead of like using a cottage or a house or something like that is not going to fill up your HP and maybe not even your MP at all. You might even have, you might have to just wait until you get back to an inn in some instances to restore those precious, precious magic points. Like, that was definitely something you had to manage in this game. 80 points, 225, not too bad. Alright, up north over here, there's going to be a castle that we're going to go in and explore. Here we go. This is actually the West Castle. Oh, there's some warg wolves. Oh, God, I had to get into a fight with these right before the damn castle. Very, very annoying group to come across. So I'm going to have my weaker guys take care of... Ooh, that was good. Alright, mid, nice. I was gonna say, I have my weaker guys usually take care of the regular wolves there, like Swedge. I'll have him target one of the easier ones. If he fucking hits, their evasion is ridiculous. Like, I don't remember it being this bad. This might be a thing about, of the restored remake that I could be experiencing here. Is wolves with their actual evasion stat restored to what it was. And, yeah, that would actually make sense, because a wolf should be a fast monster to fight. Low in HP, but quick on the draw, you know? They've got their speed. It looks like we also can evade. God damn it, we can also evade almost just as well. Shit, that was a critical on Goku. That did not feel good. Yeah, they could bite. So there you go. That's the wolf. Definitely want to take care. Okay, yeah, instead of targeting these weak ones, we gotta go for the big boys here. And I gotta heal up Goku. He's looking a little rough. Although he's still very formidable right now. We're not quite enough. He isn't kneeling. So there we go. All right, good. Got the one in the front out of the way. At least they keep missing. There we go. All right, 31 points back. That is much better. We can deal with that. Fucking miss. So much missing. Yeah, they're that's the way it would be. That's the way it would be, I guess. Until later on, when I become incredibly infuriated fighting an entire group of all great wolves. That's gonna be worse. And it's even at a point where I'm powered up more and you know, a lot more trained up, and they're still very, very annoying at that, even at that stage of the game. That's like in like 4 more episodes, maybe less, but I don't know. You'll see them again. They will be back. All right, let's take care of that fucker. There we go. All right, we got a miss. That's okay. Ineffective. Nothing. And got him. Whew. Alright, I hate that battle. That was a long fight against some easier enemies. Technically easier enemies. Alright, this is the Western Keep. And it looks like it's definitely in ruins. It's a wreckage of a castle it once was. There's some key bats rolling around in here. And there's someone on the throne. Who is this? I was tricked by Astos, and this castle fell into ruin. Please, retrieve the crown from the marsh cave that lies to the south. If you do so, this castle may yet be restored. Alright, thank you, random king on the castle, whose castle has been cursed by Astos. It looks like he turned all your subjects into bats. And not you, for some reason. Questionable. But, yeah, we'll just take a little walk around the keep here, maybe a run, and see if there's anything worth our time before we leave over here. It definitely does look like there's a door over here. Perhaps it is unlocked? It is not. This door is locked by the Mystic Key. And I can't wait to get that damn forsaken Mystic Key so we can go back and open up all these butt-fucking asshole fucking things. Oh, it pisses me off this early part of the game because I can't get all the good stuff that's in there, and you have to do all this before you can get it. No, it's just the way it goes. Alright, so that was the Western Keep. I will set my rage back aside. From that damn Mystic Key. Alright, so we have to go explore south to find the Marsh Cave. And that is truly where the game picks up and begins to test your abilities in RPGs to this point. So if you haven't trained and you haven't gotten up to at least level 9, hell, level 10 would be ideal before you even take on the Marsh Cave. it recommended level 9 at least for the boss of the area, but being level 10 wouldn't hurt. Obvious reasons, but oh, 2 goblin guards here in the way. So yeah, just make our way south, and we're gonna notice that there is a like a hole in the ground in the marshy area over here where the earth is rotting. And yeah, those guys are much easier to handle than fucking blue wolves. All right. Here we are in the marshy area, and we can barely see it down there. Ooh, we got some gas to fight. So get used to seeing some undead, because there's definitely going to be some undead-type creatures in the marsh cave. Fire is going to work great against them, and the Dia spell that we picked up it's also going to work very good against them. I forgot what the name of the Dia spell was in the original version. Now it's got a... Was it Pure? No, I forgot what it was. It was something... Rub? Maybe it was the Rub spell. I don't know. It was called something different and very obscure. Even Dia doesn't sound any better. It's like, what does this do? You wouldn't know what it does unless you tried it out. Let's see, we'll give Swedge that potion before we go in there, and that should be okay. Instead of using my tents. I think I'm alright. I didn't use any magic on the way here. So we're good. Alright, here it is, the infamous Marsh Cave. More Kiki bats. Alright, and in this first part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tackle the top. And we'll go over here, and we're gonna fight some new enemies here, the skeletons. Now, I actually looked up, and I did this totally backwards. If you're playing through this your first time, I would actually not recommend going to the top portion first. You actually need to go to the bottom portion first, because due to some weird, maybe glitch in the game, or just the way that it was programmed, if you go to the top section first, some chests in the lower section are going to be empty. Now, I don't remember what was in them. I'm not going to remember what was in them, and I'm not going to look up what was in them. If you want to do that, go and do that. I'm going to guess it was just money and potions. So, things I probably really wouldn't need. But in this playthrough, because the way I wanted to do it, bracketing out the marsh cave, I'm going to go to the top first and get the treasures up here. Perhaps they were duplicate treasures that you get over here that you would also get going to the bottom first, even though these chests wouldn't have expired for some reason. I don't know, but that's the marsh cave. Here we go. Oh, we got ambushed by some shadow. These shadow ghosts are just quick and they can blind. Now, I don't know how accurate blind is in this game. Even in the restored version, I tend to notice that blind still doesn't really have much of an effect on our characters. Let's see, we'll try some fire. We'll get some fire going because undead are weak to fire. I'm gonna save my Dia for when I absolutely need it. Bigger groups. There we go. That's some nice damage. Still didn't kill it. But at least it did some good enough damage where the next round should kill it. Oh shit, not even Swedge can finish that off. Okay, that's fine. At least I single targeted there a little bit. Perhaps to the best there, as far as that was concerned. Look at the bottom one hasn't gotten much damage yet, so we'll focus on him. Venus should take care of this. No, oh shit. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't see it. I thought that didn't do it. All right, that is the way. And we're gonna curve around up and over here after I check. Let's see everyone's okay. Everyone wasn't too bad. Make sure I didn't need to use potions. Definitely want to bring potions to this. Hell, even if you use up all your potions, I might not have even gotten enough. I might have needed to actually stock up a good bit more before I tackle the second part of Marsh Cave. But at least while we're here in the first area, we'll go and get some treasure chests. Now, in this game, oh god, we got ambushed by gargoyles. They're actually not too difficult, really. Yeah, they don't hit too hard either. Sometimes you'll notice on tiles that you step on, and this will be prevalent throughout the rest of the game. Not so much here. I don't know how much that actually happened here in this dungeon, but some tiles you step on are set battles. That every time you step on that tile, you will continuously fight that battle over and over. Sometimes with more in the group, sometimes with less. But it will usually always be a same enemy, and that enemy will usually be very difficult. So just something to keep aware of. They like to put them in front of treasure chests, and they like to put them, well, just in areas where you would think, ooh, I'm being clever and going around the side. That happens sometimes too. They'll put an enemy. But more often than not, they'll put them in front of the box. So, I just wanted to bring that up now so that we know about it, because later on, that's actually going to key in to a very crucial grind session I'm going to have in a few episodes. But, again, I'll touch on that later. when that time comes. We found 680 gil in the treasure chest. That's a nice bit of money. So all these rooms over here, they should have something in them. And if I skip a room, it's because that room didn't have Jack All in it. So not to worry about it, indeed. But this room looks like it will have something in it, and of course I'm gonna get jumped. Ooh, zombies and ghouls. Okay, so this might be the time to shine for Swedge with the Dia spell. Let's see, we're gonna target the ones that I think are the worst. Alright, and then Dia will target the entirety of that party. Oh wow, Mid did pretty good there. 2 hits on that ghoul, I think it was. Ooh, yeah, 60 hit points, 52, 26. Oh, it still killed them. Awesome. Yeah, very, very useful spell for the dead. And another reason why I didn't feel it was too bad to not bring a black mage around. I thought that the white mage would be a little bit just more powerful. Ooh, we got a broadsword. I don't think that's actually an upgrade, though. And 620 gil in the treasure chest. Yeah, I think that broadsword is what I actually sold earlier because I got the upgrade to the longsword or whatever that other one is. Usually, in the old game, I should have mentioned it when I was shopping, but you used to be able to get like the mithril sword or whatever, a very, very powerful sword in the original game, very early on. This version has removed it and allowed the actual weapon that was supposed to be there privy for this level here, for this area. Which, to me, is fine. I don't need to have that much extra power this early in the game when I'm just gonna get it a little later, so. And by a little later, I mean a couple episodes away, so. Alright, now these green slime, I think these are the ones that are actually reactant to magic. Yeah, because see, our physical attacks are not doing anything good here. So this will be one of the enemies where Mid is gonna have his time to shine using magic against these buttholes. Fire should do the trick. You don't need to use any of your incredibly powerful magic. Just use your lower level capacity there, and that should be enough. As you can see, yeah, our fighters aren't doing anything anything good in the way of damage against it, so 36 damage, I'll take it. They don't have a lot of hit points, but just chipping away at it like that can be a little annoying, so just use that charge. You might as well. It's gonna save you some time. And we found a dagger in the treasure chest, and we don't have anybody that can actually use that, so no black mage and no thief. I don't know if the white mage can use it. I know the fighter can use anything, and I'm sure the red mage can technically use it, but do I need to use it? No, I don't. Oh, here we go. We got a big old pack of zombies and ghouls here. This will definitely be another one of those areas for the use of the Dia spell. Just to wipe out as many as we can in the first round, or at least do the most damage. Did somebody get paralyzed? Oh, Mid got paralyzed. Just don't paralyze Swedge, please. Anyone but him. Oh, god damn it. Oh, well, Venus came right out of it. So that's good. Oh, cool. And Mid got cured anyway at the end of the round. There we go. This is what I like to see. Complete massive wipeout. And you can see that the damage really varies from the 40s to the 70s. Like, there's a good jump. There's a good jump of rolls here. 27? See, that didn't even quite do it. Oh, and Goku is still stunned. I didn't even notice he got stunned. Huh. Oh, well. Alright, and there we go. That is that. Alright, so now we can, I think I'm getting pretty close to being able to leave. At least for this first part. I think there is one more chest right around over here that's possible. Because I think, no, I think that's just the downward part. I don't know, I might not even leave. We might just keep the thing going here. Just for fun. Alright, we got another group of green slimes here. I'll just do that. What I mean by that is I'll just do it in between the editing, so you won't see me leave. I'll just kind of maybe pop back up in the marsh cave. Yeah, damn it. See, I have learned nothing. I need to use magic on these things. Ooh, we might as well use a Thundara charge. That'll actually hit all the enemies in the group. So a very good thing to do. That'll kill them all. Well, except for the one that didn't die. Yeah, I might as well just use a fire on it because I don't even think that, even with the damage that was done to it, maybe we'll see. Yeah, 2. Just sit there chipping away at it. It's just a waste of time. But yeah, I'll definitely, in between this part and the next, I will try to keep it seamless in the dungeon, but I would recommend leaving the dungeon, going back to the town, going to the inn, getting all your magic back, so you can come down here and actually take care of this. Oh no, this is the exit right here. Yeah, that's right. I forgot what part I was on. Yeah, so yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Hell, I might even just use a tent, because I didn't use I didn't use a whole lot of magic. Although it would probably still be recommended to just go back. But yeah, see, I'm all the way back up on HP, so. But yeah, see, it didn't quite finish up all my magic. Yeah, because Swedge still doesn't have any capacity yet. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just make my way back over to the town, get all that HP and MP back, and that will be that. Thank you so much for watching the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and we will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future uploads. See you next time.